Hi, everyone. It's Mark Von Olen from the virtual Cantina network here at Rebel ScumCon 2025. I'm joined by Mike Estes. He plays Pax in the Skeleton Crew. Mike, how's it going?
It's going good, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming all the way to Texas for our show. I hear you came in from Las Vegas.
I did Las Vegas. Yeah, it's 107 there, and it's about 105 here.
I was going to say you didn't really beat the heat.
No.
It's a dry heat, though, as they like to tell us as we walk into the oven. It is unreal out there, but it's nice and cool in the convention center.
It's nice. Yeah, I get to rock my hoodie and walk outside, and it feels like I'm home.
Right. What do you think so far of the of Rebel ScumCon and the love of Star Wars? Because this is your first Star Wars sort of experience, right?
First, yeah, it's my first one, Star Wars specific. It's great. Fans are awesome. I've always been a Star Wars fan, so to be here with my people, I feel right at home. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
What got you into Star Wars?
Got me into Star Wars. I was in kindergarten. I told the story earlier. I was in kindergarten, and it was in a room about 5 by 5, 6 by 6, dark, and it was tiered like bleachers, right? Kindergarten. At least what would be 5, 6. And teacher shuts about 10 of us kids in this room with a big box TV on a roller and stuffs it in this room. So we're literally like sardines in this room. Turns all the lights off. Return of the Jedi. I was 5, and I was forced to watch Return of the Jedi at 5 years old.
Amazing.
It changed my life. Yeah, so here we are.
And you can corroborate that this is true. I've said to camera multiple times that I am a child of Endor. I was born in 81, and so the first Star Wars movie I saw was Return of the Jedi. The Ewoks and the creatures and everyone brought me into this franchise. So it is an entryway for sure. Did that get you into creature work too?
It did, yeah. That opened my life up to monsters and anything that takes place on another planet, galaxy far away, and I just wanted to do that. I want to be part of this world. I want to do those things. I want to fight monsters or be monsters. Just give me anything.
Excellent.
And anything.
And your two characters in Star Wars so far. We've got.
Actually, I have a third character that got cut.
Oh. Are you allowed to talk about that?
I can't really talk about him, but it was a significant scene.
Okay. Yeah. And one of the Mandoverse era items. Okay. All right. Fair enough. We are not going to ask anyone to break our NDA here on the network. That is not okay. All right, but let's talk about the scenes that did make it. So Skeleton Crew looked like a blast. Very Amblin, very what we grew up on, probably. Yep. What was it like being on that set?
It felt like you were really in space. You're on the stage. Dominic can attest to this. Dick as well. Looking through those masks, the not having much vision helped.
Yeah.
But seeing the world through the mask, seeing the ship full size Onyx Cinder, and having the volume they were in, it just looked real. Looked like you're in space, like when we were in the pirate's lair or outside the spaceport. It felt real. And having to walk out there, not having much vision, we had to have PAs like grab our arms and like walk us out to set, like put us on our marks.
Oh wow!
Most of the scenes.
Yeah.
So being visually impaired in this really crazy world that you're unfamiliar with, it felt like I was out in space.
Yeah,
so
that's very
cool. It was a really cool feeling.
And you did a lot of prosthetic makeup for this.
A lot.
Yeah. What was that process like? Because Dominic said it took like 4 hours for his.
It did. Yeah. Mine was a little lighter than that because mine was a one piece that went on the head, but it was animatronic. It was sculpted by the talented Casey Wong, and animatronic mouth, animatronic eyes. So when I was acting in the suit on set, I had 2 puppeteers, one of them being Casey, that was running the mouth. One of them was running eyes. So we had to be in sync. Like I would move and say something, my mouth would have to move, my eyes would have to move with, or look, wherever I was looking. So having that sync was really cool, fun to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
You also played a Death Trooper, the scariest of the Stormtroopers. Tell us a little bit about being in that suit. I feel like every little kid wants to dress up as a Stormtrooper.
Yeah. Well, I got the call and they didn't tell me what it was. They said it's like military, but with this armor type stuff. My wife walked in and I was like, I think it's a Stormtrooper. Because they were shooting a Star Wars show. I didn't know what show because nobody had heard of Mando yet.
Right. This was season 1?
Season 1. I walk on set. Everything's covered in heat tarps. And I see like Stormtrooper pieces here and there under, like peeking out. They hand me this box. Boom. They're like, here's your gear. Put this on. And it was a black Stormtrooper. I was like, wait. They're like, you're a Death Trooper. You're too tall to be a Stormtrooper. They're 5'10" and under.
Got it.
So speed 6'2".
Height to be a Stormtrooper.
You would make a perfect Stormtrooper. Yeah.
5'8".
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So being 6'2", I fell into the Death Trooper category, and they told me I was going to be like a Navy SEAL of the Stormtroopers,
Cool.
which to me was like, that was extra.
Yeah. And you're a stunt guy.
I am a stuntman. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your expertise in that space. Are you someone who like takes falls, dives, car stuff? What do you do?
Car stuff. Yeah, for sure. Ground pounder, lots of fights, lots of punches. But there's a certain creature element to it as well. It's not just stunts. You have to act with like your body instead of like, I could talk to you all day and I could put expression out in my face, but with a mask on or aesthetic, you have to act with your body mechanics. So
there's so much of that in Star Wars.
There is. It's a different acting. And I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just the stunt stuff, the creature stuff, the prosthetic stuff. I mean, it all is relative. But I wouldn't have had this gig had it not been for stunts, because it was a stunt heavy gig, lots of gunplay, lots of fights.
Sure. They expect you to be a multi-hyphenate now in Hollywood. Like you're going to do all of these things. Yeah.
Well, if you can act and you can be in the suit and hit the ground, you're an asset to production. You only have to hire one guy, hire two or three.
Yeah.
So that helps.
And even Star Wars, gigantic franchise, but you've done some other big brands as well. You were in Batman playing Mr. Freeze. Okay, tell us about that.
So there's a Bat in the Sun.
Not that, I bet you most of our viewers are not either. So we're all Star Wars nerds. Okay. So you're gonna have to give us a little bit of background.
Some of your viewers would be Bat in the Sun fans. They have a pretty big presence online, the Comic-Con world. I'm not involved with them, but I did play Mr. Freeze for them. They do a lot of like superpower beatdowns, like lots of stunt heavy stuff. They hire stunt people and martial artists to do a lot of superhero stuff. And they hire them as Batman, Superman, Deathstroke, all these characters, and they pit them together and they make them fight. This was loosely based on something they did in the past. That it's like a 15-minute short, and they got like 10 million hits on YouTube.
We're gonna have to check it out. So you have a martial arts background. Then what is your
box?
Okay, all right. We are not going to get a fight with Mike here at the show. So yeah, exactly. In the 1,000-degree heat, you might stand a chance. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Where can everyone keep up with all your stuff on social media and everything? Where do we follow you? Where can we watch you box? Are you like doing stuff online and stuff?
There's a couple things at Mike Estes Stunts on Instagram and Facebook.
Excellent.
All right, guess this stunts.
Be sure to follow Mike. Let's watch his workout regime and all that stuff. And then be sure to follow the Virtual Cantina Network on Instagram and our Facebook page, where we are on the cusp of 100,000 fans. It's very exciting. And we'll be reporting live throughout Rebel Scum Con this whole weekend. Be sure to check us out on all of our social channels. And as always, may the force be with you.